What up, Bugles? I want to welcome you to this video. Are you ready to visit the blood-soaked street of New York City? Today I'm gonna talk about Devil's Reign Omnibus. But before I start, please don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it means world to us. Also, check out TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's check it out. Devil's Reign Omnibus. Cover price is 100 USD and it has 656 pages. Omnibus collects the whole Devil's Reign main event, including Aftermath Omega issues, all tie-in issues as Daredevil, Woman Without Fear, Villains for Hire, Superior 4, Moon Knight, and many more. Classically, Marvel Comics released this book with two sets of variant covers. I own this direct market cover with artwork by Inu Glee. We have here beautiful art of Daredevil and Elektra Daredevil with name of the title above them. Here we have standard cover with artwork by Marco Cecchelato with the New York City superheroes in pretty action pose and with a Kingpin's hat in the background. Spine of this book is a Marvel classic with Marvel Omnibus logo at the top, name of the title underneath that, and underneath that are names of creators and little Daredevil art with event logo. Like we can see, this is the Elektra Daredevil. Back cover have a modern design, so we didn't find here any little covers of issues collected in a book, but what we have are arts from actual panels from this book. Like we are used to, we have here review citations, sum of a story, and a list of creators and issues collected in a book. I am kind of surprised with whole under the dust jacket situation here. We have here pretty awesome action art with all these characters in a heat of battle, and this obviously should be connected art, but it isn't. I don't know why or who in Marvel Comics decide to put a spine design here. I actually don't understand it, but okay, I guess. When I open Omnibus, we have here classical opening page with badass Kingpin art, and after that the classical credit/table of content double page. Again, we don't have numbers of pages here, but content is set in the same orders as in book, and we can see which creatives works on which chapters. After that, we have page with sum up of events which led to Devil's Reign, and after that we have stories itself. First in order is main event Devil's Reign, which is part of ZDARSKY fantastic Daredevil run. What is interesting, we get Devil's Reign as a first omnibus from his Daredevil. Yeah, Daredevil by ZDARSKY Omnibus Volume 1 is announced and it will be released in July and I can't wait for it. But Devil's Reign is a little bit more further into his run and will actually be part of Volume 2. I kind of get business plan behind his decision of releasing even Omnis way ahead of a run Omnis. It is actually really obvious. Many readers wouldn't buy even Omnibus if they already have in hands run Omnibus with particular events collected in it. It would be unnecessary double dipping and many readers don't care about tie-ins. This way, chances are bigger that more eager readers will buy both, event and run Omni. I talk about it because if I'm gonna talk about this event, I need to talk about some spoilers from ZDARSKY Daredevil's run. Because of that, I don't recommend the Devil's Reign to reader who never reads his Daredevil series. Because of spoilers, and mostly because his run is awesome. By my opinion, it is ZDARSKY's best work for now. Okay, from now on there will be some spoilers in video. Not any specific details, but some things need to be mentioned. Are you ready? Let's go. Like I said, Devil's Reign takes place somewhere in Daredevil by ZDARSKY Omnibus Volume 2, which actually wasn't even announced yet. But honestly, that is only technicality. More specific, we are in part of run when there are two Daredevils in New York City. First is Elektra. She took mantle of Devil of Hell's Kitchen after Matt was imprisoned, and second is OG Daredevil, Matt Murdock, as he is finally out of prison. Another important piece of information is Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, is mayor of New York City right now. How it happened? You can read it in Secret Empire event, which was released in its own oversized hardcover collection and will be also part of Captain America by Nick Spencer Omnibus Volume 2, which will be released in May this year. Last important info is Fisk doesn't know true identity of Daredevil. As status quo is set, I can talk about story. Kingpin is obviously obsessed with Daredevil and he wanna take him down and again remain knowledge of his identity. This is motivation for him to use his political power, which he has as a mayor of New York City, to put an anti-superhero act with old-loving superheroes in New York City. Yeah, we see something similar in Mutant Registration Act back in the day, Registration Act from First Civil War, or Outlaw Act for teenage superheroes not so long ago. But now it is all superheroes and vigilantes in whole New York City. So basically, Kingpin is trying to arrest all and any New York superheroes, and they, of course, don't like it, and formed alliance headed by Daredevil to overthrow Wilson Fisk. Yeah, this isn't a revolutionary idea, but read itself is so good. ZDARSKY is a really good writer, and his whole Daredevil run truly is his masterpiece, and Devil Reign is no exception. I enjoy it so much. After main event, we get tie-in issues and miniseries. Yeah, this is Marvel way of mapping event omnis. First is main event, and after that, tie-in stuff. I am not a big fan of this style of mapping. For me personally, DC Comics doing much better job with mapping of event in omnibus format. They go mostly for chronological or release order, and that is how I like it. On the other hand, many times tie-ins actually isn't essential for main event, and they just capture what some characters done when event happened. So I kind of understand why some readers might like Marvel way of mapping better. Feel free to let us know in comment section which way is better for you. Great example in this book of why I like DC way better is actually tie-in miniseries Woman Without Fear, because that one is essential for main event. Yes, on pages of this mini happens something which heavily influenced the main story, and I think this really should be made better, ideally between issues of main event. Anyway, Woman Without Fear is a perfect read, and by my opinion the best from tie-in stuff. Except that we get a Villains for Hire miniseries where we follow Fisk's task force team of villains or anti-heroes. Their job is hunting and arresting heroes and vigilantes. Actually, they are something like Thunderbolts. We also have here Superior 4 about Otto Octavius and his team trying to undo some multiversal paradoxes and single issues tie-in like Spider-Man, X-Men, Moon Knight or Winter Soldier. Yeah, I acknowledge there isn't any perfect way to map this event because actually everything besides Woman Without Fear and maybe Villains for Hire isn't essential to main event, and they are actually standalone story which just happened during this event. But still, at least Woman Without Fear should be mapped between issues of main event. After tie-ins, we have here Aftermath issue Devil's Reign Omega, but I'm not gonna talk about it because of obvious reasons. Spoilers. I just say this issue set up course for both Daredevil and Elektra. After stories, we get a load of bonus material where we classically have tons of variant covers, which is actually pretty classic for every extras. Also as page arts, sketches and layouts. And that is actually how extras look in this omnibus. And that's all. Devil's Reign Omnibus is a great event and a crucial part of Chip Zdarsky Daredevil run. Me personally, I have a blast reading it, and I'm sure you will have too. If Devil's Reign Omnibus catch your attention, you can order your own copy in our eShop, comicsbugle.com. Your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe. Except of great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses, we guarantee you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, and option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 separate payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, comicsbugle.com. You can also find direct links below this video. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In comment section let us know what other comic books or topics you wanna see in our videos. And see ya, Bugles!